Wow, it's really up from yesterday, right? Let's see. Yeah, our daily is so far up.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted.
Like most other days, I'm gonna be shorting today.
Order filled.
Interesting. So I was working on code on the other screen, but then I saw it approaching this 20 here. Let's see if it actually gets hit. man, I feel like it would have been nice for that to just like touch that 20 and then fall back down. But yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure if it will before it like exits for us. It's close. If it does that and does a real quick reverse, that could be some nice money.
Order filled.
Okay, okay. Let's see what it does now. So on the other screen I was coding my what I should have in place, the encapsulating like stop loss and take profit for the strategy, besides the automatically adjusting part, just in case there's any extremely large movements. But hopefully for right now we're okay. It's definitely gotten me in the past in terms of, especially with the profit, points where it like jumps so high I can't set a stop market, but we'll see how this one moves. Our P&L's not too bad up top. I think we have some space once the 75 gets hit, actually. Since we're on the 300k account, we could let this do some work. Alright, well that does that. Alright, so unrealized P&L, if we get that to negative, I think 7,500 is the real number that we can't hit. So once we get that 75 sell limit hit, that's when we really have to start watching. But yeah, this price action is insane. Like, I'm looking at the daily, and with these like huge gaps here of it just like flying up past few days, just feels like something waiting to explode. That type of action is like not real action normally. You know, it's like too fast. It's like either hype or manipulation. So that's why I'm feeling short today. There's very rare cases where that might be real, but that's, you'd see more volume, and then so you'd see the bars connect. Actually, I think that was overnight, that gap. So or over the weekend, I mean. But it's still okay, so I'm gonna add a couple more things to this strategy real quick. I want to add like a custom target profit, you know, guess I could just make this points instead of P&L, but alrighty. We're seeing where that's going. Still not too bad in terms of our ratio. I just was adding my take profit and stop loss real quick. Oh, but I need to watch this. If it starts to move fast, I'm going to watch the output as well. Because there are a couple little things I need to fix still with this. I was so close to like ticking that, and if that ticked that, it would have had to just like hit halfway down that bar, and it would have sold. Oh man, it's riding right around that. Like, this past few. Look at that. Look at that. This is looking like a really nice situation, almost maybe. Depends on like, let's take a look at some of these other ones here. Oh my gosh. They're all kind of, I mean, they're all going to be peaking out right there, right? Because it's already like the all-time high still. It's been the all-time high for so long. Dude, I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's a, this is a bubble, man. This is one of those bubbles that it's like, kind of artificially being held afloat, and it's going to pop when nobody expects it. So I'm only going to keep shorting. Did you see the infographic that shows you that it's basically like 7 companies that are in the economy right now? And it's like they either are trading or own like everything. If any of them have issues, if any of them disagree with each other, it will impact the economy like massively. Yeah. So that with all the other things going on, it's very easy for like one peg to just be knocked out of place, and then that would just cause, you know, the whole entire thing to fall. Look at that. I'm really disappointed it didn't hit that. It was so close. It might still go back up and hit that. Like if this is like people are, oh shoot, it's dropping, buy. It's still gonna go higher. But yeah, we're gonna see. I was just watching this, but on the other screen, I was really quickly just adding like the max profit target and the max stop loss, or like the ones that are going to sit on the outside of the strategy, to make sure we get those large wins. Like last week when I had that thing that would have been like 1,800 and instead it was like $90, and to avoid actually losing the account. So those are about to be implemented. I just have to save this in a sec, but I was just watching this. Holy moly, let's see. Okay, we're at 596 realized profit.
Order canceled.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. We got $90 or something. Yeah,
Order submitted.
No way am I a little tiny fruit fly. I didn't even get it. No way am I longing this at all, ever. you can make money longing, but I think you can make a lot more money shorting. Like the market goes up, sure, but it goes down a lot too. Sometimes even way more. In a sense, like maybe it doesn't go down further, but it might go down multiple times because it's, like balancing out, and then it goes up. And on each of those, you can just keep shorting. Okay, this is going to be a smaller amount of money, but if we make that one.
Order
Still a spot I'm
canceled.
going to hit sell at when it pops back up a little.
Order
I mean,
submitted.
RSI is fairly high here also. Not that that tells you the market's going to do anything, because people can be crazy and just buy whatever they want. But it's just an extra point. When all the stars align. Yeah. Okay. I feel like also when it's about to close, I'm like watching it. Nice. Yeah, that's like basically what I started with, right, Mr. Burke? But I mean, I wasn't doing it very successfully, but yeah, I feel like it can be pretty fun to just sit there and try to like time it right and be really, really, really active. Way more engaging than just like looking at a chart for an hour and being like, yeah, it's gonna long. We're gonna hit long in half an hour and then wait 3 hours to sell, and that's our day. Oh, nice. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, you can definitely do some good flips. I'm not sure. So I think if that's the account that you got for me, I think that's an eval, right? And then if you pass that one, I would suggest waiting till they have like a 90% off or something like that. Because then you could do like the lifetime fee where you don't have to pay a monthly. You basically pay what the monthly was going to be once per year, and then you can trade on that account as long as you don't liquidate it. So you can just keep trading on it, pulling profits from it, try new things, or even just save it for like live market data. But the yearly is definitely way more cost efficient if you're able to keep the account. But beyond that, it's way more cost efficient even if you just get the 90% off.
Order canceled.
Because I think their normal monthly fee
Order
is like
submitted.
$100 for a PA account or something like that, and then you can get it down to like 70 or something, or 40, or not 40, 70 or 60 for a year. Like way, way, way better. And they call it lifetime, but it's like $70 per year for 10 years or something. So I think ultimately it would, after 10 years, have cost you $700 or something. But if you have the account for that long, that's probably worth it for live data, or you were making money on your trades. So I'm gonna let this thing chill, and I'm gonna keep doing this. Almost done, almost done. Hmm.
Order filled.
Yeah, I still don't know how yesterday my thing submitted an order for -3 contracts, and then it just stayed on the screen. I'm like sitting over here thinking about like placing orders and canceling orders, and like I have no idea how that would have happened unless I tried to place multiple orders all in the same tick somehow, and it did some crazy math. Hmm. Oh, did you guys hear that? Wild. I can crack really hard. If I'm like sitting coding all day, I can pull my wrist and it'll just like, yeah, pull it straight out and it just pops. Feels so good though. That's from like holding it like just still all day, like moving my arms or whatever. I don't know. Like I move my wrist, but maybe not that much. I probably need to move it more so I don't get some chronic issues. Yo, Mr. Burp, this might be a crazy question, but I was learning yesterday. How do you feel about seed oils? This might be a controversial topic for people, but I actually learned quite a
Order
bit.
canceled. Order submitted.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The way that it's done in the U.S. and stuff, like, not good, not good. I learned why they're so bad, actually, like the actual effect that they have on your body. Um,
Order filled.
I don't know if you knew that they were like, so seed oils are basically you have your different fatty acids and like different omegas. You have your omega 3s and your omega 6s, and those share the same pathways. So if you have too much of one, it'll clog the pathway, and the other one can't get through, and your body can't regulate things right. And historically, humans have had a 1-to-1 ratio through evolution. Yeah, well, true, true. You have. I did dip into that, but I like to like I don't jump in. I don't just dip my toes in. I like slowly walk in. So I do the polar plunge too. um, but yeah, so apparently our diets now, because of the concentration of seed oils we have in our diets, it's like between 10 to 20 to 1 ratio instead. If you have too much of either, it's bad. It's gonna cause, so like they end up like clogging the pathways, and then you get chronic inflammation. And so like pretty much everyone has chronic inflammation, and that's causing all like so much of the health issues that, yeah. Any processed stuff. When you say PUFA, what do you mean by that acronym? I just want to make sure everyone knows for foods. Polyunsaturated fats, right? Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I think what's what about trans fats? Aren't trans fats also bad? It's I guess that's an unsaturated one, right? Yeah. So yeah, you want your saturated fats. But yeah, apparently everyone has just been chronically inflamed for like decades, and now everyone has so many issues because their bodies can't do their natural processes to clean things up, repair, move toxins out of the body, etc. Um, just one of the many things that's being contributing to the health issues in America, the food. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. Because your cells are literally building it into themselves. So if you really want to get it out, oh, just want to grow my own food. That's what I'm trying to make money here for. We're gonna do it. Um, yeah, that was a little side quest right there we just went on, but apparently it also really, really, really depends on how you cook them. Like if you, like, we can handle them in certain amounts, but if you consume them like just as like a little stir fry, that's way better than if you were to have, fast fried food with these in them, because they also are fried and refried at higher temperatures, which breaks down the oils in ways that we're not necessarily wanting to process as much. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just got to go live in the woods. The oxidation, and it was it the oxidation part that's I was specifically trying to avoid using the word oxidation because I didn't think it was oxidation related for that. For what the I thought there was like another thing on top of the oxidation that people talked about. Um, but yeah, as long as you got oxygen in there, man, things are gonna oxidize. That's all it likes to do. Just gotta eat berries. Mm, but I thought it's not so much the like they're going. Yeah, I think the for that maybe it's also just the idea like the oils will oxidize no matter what, but if you have them in the concentrated amounts in the fast foods and ultra processed foods, those things will increase in quantities and concentrations, so then it ends up potentially negatively affecting you. Uh, so that one is more just saying like if you are going to, just don't eat a lot, or like eat way less than people are currently eating, because it's hard to also change our diets. So might be just another nice talking point. Dang, actually that's pretty cool. Yeah. Dude, everything is electromagnetic waves, literally. So it's interesting to think about how they interact, and when people say that they don't interact, they're just ignoring huge parts of science to kind of further their hypothesis or point. All right, all right. Generative energy podcast. I know I forget if I ever said it here, but I have friends who are like extremely, extremely like scientists, where it's like you talk about anything that's kind of counter mainstream science. Uh, I do that in quotes because it's not science when people are paying you to give them results. But I said to my one friend that technically astrology is real if you think about it, because the gravitational waves and electrical waves that permeate throughout the universe from like all the objects do interact, even if it's at a negligible level that we cannot perceive as people and would never be able to. Like just our knowledge of how gravity waves work, and we can detect gravitational waves from galaxies that are extremely far away. So to say that the gravitational waves from the planets around us aren't doing anything would be wild. And he got so pissed off. But yeah, I just always thinking about that stuff. So the EMF in a house, like yeah, I don't know. Some people don't know about this stuff, and they think it sounds crazy until you show them the things that, like, the government's done with it. Like, do you know the voice of God weapon? I don't know if you ever heard of that one, but that one's pretty crazy. They basically use radio waves that you can't hear, but they beam them directly at people or targeted individuals, and they resonate within the person's skull, and the people can hear it in their head. And so they either go crazy thinking they're hearing voices or think they're hearing commands from God. And then they can make people, you know, like, who are already on the verge of going crazy with like some sort of religious extreme operation, fulfill that. That's totally real, by the way. I don't like using ChatGPT, but it's really good at covering some of this stuff sometimes. I wonder if it can... Oh no. What word of... I forget if I called it the right thing. But... I remember watching on like Spike TV when I was real small, like the shows where they would show different weapons and stuff. And there was like the sound wave ones where it's like you can literally use sound waves that just like suppress a whole crowd. They can't do anything. They'll literally just like crap their pants. And just like think about that, and people for some reason always being so skeptical of those things. Like, no way they would make that. No way they would use that. Yeah. Oh, the voice of God. Yeah, so it's like yeah, he's going to talk about how they use it to control people to make sure that they're perpetually in the system, paying and being stuck. Alright. It's not mind control, right? Ugh. Here, this is it. Right here. At least one of these. This is pulsed modulated microwaves that can produce perceptions of clicks or words inside a person's head. It's a real physical phenomenon that's been studied since the 1960s and was investigated by the Department of Defense researchers for communications and crowd control concepts. Yeah. So, that's like... Boom. A conspiracy to... Okay, well, this electronic harassment... I'm not saying whether... I'm not saying which ones really happened or not and claiming that. I'm just saying the technology's there and they have it and know how to use it. But, sure they are. Okay, 41 and 82 of the Generative Energy Podcast. Hold on, let me check this out. I think I have a yeah, I got Podcast Addict. I don't know if you ever use that. Um, Otherwise, I'll have to. Dude, my thing's just been sitting here for so long. So annoying. Danny Roddy. Maybe. Wait, Danny Roddy. Um. His two. I see two. Um. One is way less, so I'm going to go with the one that has way more. Let's check the episodes out. You said 41, 82, and 30. Whoa. Alright, yeah, maybe we'll both get caught up. Oh, the body temperature and vaccines. Dude, I get annoyed by people who are anti-vax without understanding why the person might be anti-vax. Because everyone has different reasons. And a lot of people don't understand the history of the US, as I've been showing on my screen and stuff. And what they do and call medication. You know, sometimes they literally abduct people. I'm sure they talk about it in one of the podcasts. That last one that you just sent me. It's probably going to talk about MK Ultra and the Unabomber and how he was created by the US government. Literally, like abducted from Canada, taken to a prison, injected with LSD until they thought he was driven insane because they wanted to mind control him, and then let him go in the streets. uh, but yeah, those looked good. The vaccine one, I think this one is like, okay, the MK Ultra one sounds like a crazy conspiracy that's really hard for people to believe sometimes. But if you've never heard of it, the Tuskegee study is like, that one's real. Like, so much has happened, but abiogenic petroleum origin. Alright. I got a couple of them downloaded, so I'm gonna check them out. Oh yeah. You know, sometimes I think that people don't understand a lot of chemistry, but like if you had plastic, actually, I know they're talking about all these microplastics and stuff. Those exist, but if you have it and it exists underground under enough pressure through enough time, all of those plastics would turn back into the oils. And you can do it above ground with a process called pyrolysis, where you basically superheat the plastic without any oxygen, and it does not burn, it can't burn, and the molecules break apart, and it turns literally into like those base petroleum parts, or like you can have it actually split into kerosene, diesel, gasoline. I feel like I've talked about this before on this channel, but so I've thought before that people don't really know the history of the world and how old things are. The pyramids and stuff like that seem to be a lot older than the surrounding Egypt that claims that they built the pyramids. And yeah, oil turns back into dinosaurs, man. Whoa. Whoa. Basically, it turns into oil, and then the creatures that inhabit the planet make plastic out of it eventually because they think that it's good. It gets embedded in everything in their systems and eventually turns them all into lizard dinosaurs. Is that where you're going? Not that, like, that's just what I went with. Um, because that would be pretty ingenious. I was kind of thinking about, like, the Alien franchise and, like, those types of aliens that are basically meant to take over planets and their repopulation methods. And, like, yeah, having some sort of spore or something that you could even think about like mushrooms that same way in like the show like The Last of Us and stuff. Dude, oh my god, Prometheus. Yeah, Alien Covenant was actually like one of my favorite ones. I don't know if you ever seen that one, but because they showed so much more
Order
like
filled.
of the alien in light and like kind of gave more backstory and like told you about how it was made and stuff. Like the stuff they show in Prometheus, they then go into depth in the Covenant one. Um, yeah, that kind of stuff. Dude, I think they, yeah. I mean, I didn't um, watch much after that, but it was like, I wish, yeah, what they had in Covenant, I wanted them to keep going with so we could learn like more about the engineers and the evolution of the aliens and stuff. Like, yeah. So yeah, dude, if people start turning into dinosaurs, I mean, I'll be ready. I watched Jurassic Park at a young age. I did get pretty scared at the third one because I saw that in theaters and it was pretty loud, so I left early. But I was really young. Like my parents took me when I was. I feel like not even in kindergarten. I just love dinosaurs so much, so they were like, "Yeah, let's do it." But I'm actually proud of them for taking me out. Not that I was like screaming and stuff, but if I would have been disrupting people, it's much nicer. Um, but yeah, dinosaurs, man.
Order
Some kids
canceled.
want to turn into a dinosaur.
Order submitted.
I don't. Makes you think about all those things where they show like people and giant things living next to each other in semi-recent, like tens of thousands of years ago, human history. Or I'm saying semi-recent because like human history now is like in the hundreds of thousands of years based off of the things that they've discovered. So like, yeah. Dude, yeah, I don't know, it's crazy. Do you ever hear about like the pyramids being like power plants basically? Like if you look at like the Great Pyramids of Egypt and all the other ones around the world, they kind of line up with it. If you line them up across a globe, they're creating like perfect sine and cosine waves around the globe. And their structures are typically put in a very precise location. Yeah. And then Nikola Tesla took all that information and did that literal tower building in his property where he made wireless power based off of just like the frequency of the and matching it to the frequency of the earth or whatever. Okay. Dude, how about the Anunnaki, man? You know what one's kind of interesting? Uh, there's like the conspiracy theory about giants and basically like the hieroglyphic images and hieroglyphs you see in Egypt, those aren't actually unique to Egypt. They're actually found across the world in different regions and pyramids that are like hidden or now uh, blocked off by governments and militaries. So like one of those would be like in the Grand Canyon, there were caverns underneath certain parts that people just are not allowed to go to, and they found like giant bones and hieroglyphs and stuff like that. So some people are like, oh, there's like a pyramid, the Grand Canyon. um, when people tell me the moon landing is fake, I that one I usually am like, I don't think about that because
Order filled.
yeah, true. That would be really good. Um, we're gonna be like Indiana Jones out here. We're going on quests for like all the things, the spear of longingness or whatever, and all those things to control the world. Yeah, but yeah, the moon landing thing. I think the moon landing was real, and here's why. Multiple reasons. The technology back then to film and capture and edit that, not as good as the technology to just send a random rocket to space and hope the people survive. But the real thing is, a lot of times when people are like, oh, the moon landing didn't happen, I suggest to them that maybe they learned that because they weren't supposed to find out what happened when people did land on the moon, you know? Like what's on the other side or whatever. There's all sorts of conspiracy theories of like, Nazi base on the moon or like different alien bases on the moon and they watch us or stuff like that. And so I feel like there's a lot more things that could be on the moon may have happened with the moon landing than the one's theory that's the moon landing didn't happen. And then all the technology stuff. But it's more fun to talk about the theories. Oh man, yeah, it's going to be quite a journey to get to those civilizations. Um, it's like the secret tunnels and bases under, was it Colorado, basically, under Denver. Since it's like in the center of the country and everything has to go through that, it was a prime location for the government to set up bases and stuff. There's huge contracts of building huge areas out underground that were then like hidden.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Do you ever watch the Y Files or listen to the Y Files, that podcast? Maybe not as good as some other ones, but um, I had some moments where I binged that just to like watch all the conspiracy theory things. Oh my gosh, dude. I have to fly to Korea tomorrow. So it means I have to wake up at like 5 in the morning probably to leave my house to drive to the airport to give me time. And then it's like a 15-hour flight. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm gonna definitely listen to the podcasts. I'm bringing a book, and I'm gonna try to do some website updates. Um, there's some features that really are long overdue. Yeah. Luckily, like, it's not like the American planes or like United or whatever. The Korean Air is actually, it's not different class. Like, you have, your economy or like whatever, normal business first. It's not like microeconomy, economy, macro or max, extra leg room economy. It's not that stuff. You were to pay for each. Do I speak Korean? Barely. I know how to say thanks and hi and a couple curse words, you know. But I guess the word for that would be chogum. All right. So I'm just gonna type it in. Let's see if it gets it. Korean. I don't know if I can spell it in English is the thing. And I forget the alphabet. I knew it for a little bit. Ready? Let's do this. That's what I meant. Whoa. That's not what I meant. Okay. Well. Chogum. Yeah. That's what I tried to say. A little. See?
Order
So,
canceled.
even that should show you.
Order submitted.
Very Jogum. I know how to say thanks. That apparently I'm pretty good at. I'm trying to think of the other things. But no, the thing is, they all know English. Even the ones who don't know more English than I know Korean. You know what I mean? And the amount that they know is like, I can talk to them fine. Like, I don't really have to interact with people who
Order
don't know
filled.
English there. Because all the people I know who I'm working with, they all know it for like a business level. Because they have to interact with other businesses and companies, whatever. So thought about learning it, but to be honest, I'm not so sure about that one. Learning a whole nother language right now while I'm trying to do so many other things. I feel like I would need to make that my priority and spend like significant time doing that. Like take a break from work for a bit to actually learn it, not just be able to say like, how do I go to the bathroom, but be able to talk to people and have it sound right.
Order
And that's how
submitted.
I'd want to
Order
do it. So
canceled.
it's like
Order submitted.
I gotta commit.
Order submitted.
Whoa, did you see that?
Order canceled. Order submitted.
The market crash. What a day to be trading. The crash at the peak. It still looks like no crash at all on this daily. I'll go back to the 5-minute and check that thing out. Actually, I think I'm going to start using the 4-minute. I feel like it'll just do a little something different. Look at that. Alright, I was trying to watch Patrick Wyland's stream to
Order
like figure
submitted.
out
Order
what it looks
canceled.
like when he trades and stuff so I can copy his trades. And some of his stuff, he takes so long
Order
in between
submitted.
trades. And then some of his trades, it's just wild. He basically was doing what I was doing. So I think if him and I trade together, we would be profitable in the end if we just shared profits. We just cover each other. Or if he did that with another streamer or something. Maybe that's what he does with that other guy. But, yeah. He was definitely taking a long time to trade. But he was talking about a cup and handle pattern. Like, look at this cup and then a handle. I feel like you can draw that anywhere you want. It was an indication that it was going to go up, right? So I guess my thing with all the drawings and stuff and the actual indicators is, gosh, why don't I just have like a free pencil somewhere? I just want to draw. Is that right? You can like zoom in and out to any arbitrary amount and make it fit. That's like what the human eye is good at, you know? Yo, okay. This needs to go.
Order filled.
Yeah. Dude, today's been kind of slow. Been getting caught with it chopping. Like,
Order canceled.
at least it's still like fairly positive.
Order submitted.
There's a good one. I'm thinking if I have something that's automatically determining based off the RSI, it's probably going to be shorting unless it goes below the 30. It's just how I feel about the RSI. I could also adjust the strategy to make it a little bit more aggressive. But I want to have those stops and stuff programmed in. They're almost done. It hit like 9 there. That was so close. Unlucky. Plummet. Oh, I kind of wanted to do like a bounce up and then plummet. That would be excellent. I think if we dip below the 200 SMA on this 4-minute
Order
chart,
canceled. Order
then
submitted.
I'll do one long just thinking that it would go up to test it again, and then back to shorting. Oh, it dipped below. But I kind of meant if the spark closes below and then actually stayed below. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to hit that 20K today, man. Definitely a slower day.
Order submitted.
Alright. Whoa.
Order filled.
Okay. I don't know what happened there. Why it didn't place that properly.
Order submitted.
I thought it would quick tick up and then finish going down with this bar. We'll see though. So while that's going, I literally just have to copy and paste this submit order unmanaged line a couple times.
Order filled.
Oh, nice. Okay, I hit one. Dude. No way it's gonna go that high up. Ah, we'll see. Maybe it'll hit the 22 and then truly plummet. If that is that wiki, dude. There was like actually a good bit of movement. Yeah, now it's just like, yeah, I know. I looked at that earlier because I was just like looking before I started trading. I was like, wow, it's moving a lot today. Better be ready. And then it's just been like sitting. I think it's because Patrick started trading earlier today. I think this will hold here and do another couple. Like it's going to be like red here and then a slight green here and green here and then a true like fall, taking all of that because that's like cleared out of the way now, and then settling in a little bit. But we're going to see. That's my little prediction here. How do I just draw? I just want like a pencil, dude. I thought that was a thing. I swear I've clicked on it before and just like drawn lines. Or like a circle. Do you guys know? Oh my gosh, dude, yeah. That's gonna become like you're gonna have a Hail Mary where you send it all in at one point to try to flip it and save it. It's getting to that point. Careful. Okay, whatever. This is what I'm thinking now. Ready? It's gonna do like next bar. Here. And then here. And then here. And then here. Yeah. That's my prediction. That's going to be my prediction. I'm just going to hook that onto the end of pretty much every bar. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So I'm going to keep putting it on this because it's going to keep trying to get to that all-time high for no reason. It's not telling. I'm not telling anyone to not long this. If you want to. I'm just saying I will continually be thinking this. So even if I'm longing, I'm still thinking this. Probably for the next couple of years, unless that happens. And then I'll turn it upside down. Like, look at the daily 20 and 200, dude. It's wild. Oh, look at that. It's doing it. It's doing it. When's the next 4-minute bar start, dude? It should be like. Oh, yeah. This is it. This is that bar. Okay, and then the next one will be at 11. I'll probably have to go shortly after, maybe like 11:30 today, because I do have to do a lot to get ready for this trip. But I want to see this, and this will probably be, I'm predicting 4 bars, so we'll watch it. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, oh, sorry. Sorry.
Order canceled.
Oh, shoot.
Order
Sell,
submitted.
Sell. I'm just quickly checking in with Chatty over here. Yo, Jason. Yeah, dude. It's been kind of slow. It's been doing a lot of kind of like chopping, like not crazy chopping, but it's not been moving. So yeah, it's been like slow. I haven't had any negative trades today. This is my predicted path for the market. Straight line down. So I just keep shorting. But I was working on getting like the encapsulating stop loss and target profits built into my strategy. Almost done with that. Oh. Oh. We got our nice 4-minute chart over here. It's pretty good. Um, yeah, I like it. 5-minute chart, it's a little much. A lot of data on that one.
Order filled.
The 4-minute has, 20% less in a way. Yeah, unfortunately this day was a little slower though, because, last week my goal was to have, I guess, my account to PA by yesterday, because I wanted to do it when they had their sale, but no sale. But it's okay. It's doing it, dude. Look. Okay, if we zoom in on my drawing here, the top of that bar. See if the top of that bar, the top of the next bar. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of want it to go a little higher, they hit this 20 before it does a fall. But it's called the lemming flag that I'm looking at. It's where all the real retail traders are all buying, 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 following each other, and then they run off the cliff and it falls straight down. One day they're gonna publish that, guys.
Order canceled.
Oh my gosh.
Order submitted. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. I did add a bunch of random stuff in there.
I didn't want it to compile. I just was hitting save in the other window. Dang. Oh no. Were you longing? Hmm. Did you go negative 2,500? What's your account balance at? If it's at like 48.5, it might be, or
Order
47.5, it might
filled.
be liquidated. But I don't know if they enforce the daily loss limits or if they're just like they have them, and if you break them without knowing, then they can use that to deny your payout. But yeah, this chopping, there's a lot of chopping. That's why I can't do the manual trading anymore.
Order filled.
Oh, dude, what just happened?
Order
Oh, it only
filled.
sold one. Oh, I should have left that actually. I feel like that.
Order submitted.
Would have been good. Um, yeah, I gotta make some posts about them. Actually, I use my, I have the rules linked in my code because they were hard to find. Hmm. Um. They do the example here. Oh, it is trailing though, actually. So that might have been a thing. Like if you made money, yeah, yeah, that's I think what happened. That's yeah.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
Oh no. Oh, Mr. Burp. It's all good. I'm sure we'll get more handouts like that to practice trading different crazy strategies with. Um, it could be good. We'll get like there's always like new places that are trying to promote their stuff, right? So, um, but the manual trading, man, you don't want to do that, you know? Maybe do. Having it to just click on while your other stuff runs is probably pretty fun. That's what I was doing like a couple weeks ago, you know, having like 2 or 3 accounts trying to trade one or two and then having one manually or whatever that's too much for the time. Like the pink line's converging on my drop here. Got a couple more bars here I want to see.
Order canceled.
Sweet.
Order
Boom,
submitted.
selling. Whoa. That's what I'm thinking. You're talking about like on the daily or like right there, or yeah. Depending on what the drop is. Boom. There's just so much where it's just like segmented. So weird. I'm gonna add 300 orders or contracts right now.
Order
Oh,
canceled.
there we go.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I wonder how much of a retest people are banking on here. Looking at like the SMAs on like the 14 or 4-minute, 15-minute probably. Oh, we're not even on this one yet. Yeah, this. I should extend that line, dude.
Order
Let's
filled.
see. According to my calculations, we'll end up right about here at first, I think. Right above. So I'm looking at here actually. I was looking at this movement and seeing this type of like resistance here, like the little swing. So I had some push up. So maybe the first drop, dropping through this, would bounce right above that moving average right there, you know? That's not to say immediately after it continues down or up. I'm just saying that's where I think maybe the first thing might go. There's still a chance for my drawing to look good. Look at that. Ugh. I haven't checked the 30 actually. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Order cancelled.
Oh shoot.
Order submitted.
Stay in there with stuff. So if I adjust this order quantity here, it should actually adjust these contracts here. But I think it would only, at the current point, I'd have to change some of the other settings because it would still only put like 2 orders. I think it's maxed out at 100 still. Or shares or contracts, sorry. Ooh, I kind of wanted to hit this. Just add a little bit extra. Move this over slightly because I keep covering this up. My favorite button. I'm gonna make an add-on that covers everything else. This is originally what we were looking at, was the 4-minute when we did the drawing. They want to try. They want to try so bad to get that. Now it's kind of just doing like little steps down. Boop, boop, boop. But these steps are kind of small. If they are running too fast, they might trip and fall and tumble all the way down.
Order filled.
Alrighty. We could make a solid chunk here. Oh, yo, look at the RSI though. Crazy. For the 4-minute at least. Classic waterfall. Throwing out terms here that I don't even know if they exist. The waterfall. Whoa. ChatGPT is confirming me. I feel validated as a person. Look at that. Or it just did what I did and I'm like, what would describe this? Waterfall. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. Here's why people might call it that. Stair-step series of lower highs and lower lows. Dude, that's... Whoa. After 48 days of trading, I'm finally using professional terminology that's not defined in a textbook. Gosh, dude. Any minute now. Any minute now. We're on the candle now, Mr. Rip. That should be the fall, as marked by my drawing. This candle here was like... I think this drawing is off because I was on the 4-minute chart. So it's like, yeah. Because it's like locking to the bars and the 4 versus the 5 or 10. They're not like evenly divisible. Oh, my hands are cold. Maybe it'll push a little bit more up, hit the 20, and then do that. And then maybe I'll hit that 20K today. And then just hold the account till they have the sale again. But then I'd have to do like other trading days, dude. I guess not, it's an eval account. It can pass in one day or whatever. Yo, Jay. Are you saying like you want to talk? Oh, dude, okay. Yeah, I'll talk real quick. I gotta go soon, because I have a lot I gotta do today. Yeah, I'll talk about... I'll let you know my plans. Yo, Jay, can you hear me?
Yeah, yo, Ian.
Order filled.
What are you short on? What are you short on?
MNQ?
Oh, yo, I'm short on gold.
Alright. How's that going?
I have micro 2 contracts on gold.
Alright.
I'm at profit of floating profit of $140, $130.
Damn, nice.
Why are you always shorting bullish asset, Ian?
This is my interpretation. You see my drawing? Are you watching my stream? This blue line is what I drew. This is where it's going. All the
Let
way
me see
down.
let me see your martingale strategy. How many contracts are you in?
Right now, 25.
Why is it so blurry?
I don't know. Is it? I can try to adjust that. Like, maybe it's like the resolution of the screen, the display.
No, it's just I'm at 1080p. I think your OBS, you have to.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's OBS.
Yeah. I mean, you can't fix it right now because you're already on live, but try to fix that for next live.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point. I got.
Wait, so why do you have 2 screens of? No, 2 windows of MNQ.
I have 3.
What? No. So I mean, they're all same position, right?
Oh yeah, this is just tracking the same account. It's because this one is showing, like I wanted to see the lines on the other charts too, like just to see how my position is like looking on the other time scales. So.
Yo, Ian.
Yo, what up?
Go short on gold. Let's go. Team Ian and Jay.
Shorting gold. Dude,
Yes,
I
try to.
haven't strayed from
Short
MNQ.
gold. Yeah, so hold that position and let's go short on gold.
I'm gonna hold this position and my thing's gonna bug out and I'm gonna lose my account.
Gold is
All right, let me look at gold on a different chart.
gold is gold is a lot more expensive.
How do I even find gold?
MGC, type MGC.
Type.
MGC 1225. On the instrument. You have MNQ right there. You can just type it.
right here, right?
아, 골드가 내려와.
I don't know, dude. I never pick any of the other stuff.
It's MNQ.
Yours right here. The E micro gold futures?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I really can't I can't read
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I gotta
cannot.
fix that. Sorry about that. Really thought I was streaming. I honestly thought it was capturing. My monitor is like 1440p or whatever.
I don't know. You're still looking at MNQ. I don't see MGC because the
This-
chart is different.
Do you have me live?
That's
This is definitely different. This is MGC
Which one?
December 25. This one that's covering up everything now.
Can you go that into 5-minute chart for MGC? Let me see if it's right.
Probably I was on the daily.
And that still looks MNQ. That's not MGC. That's a daily chart of MNQ. It's so bullish.
Wait, what are you saying right now? I don't. Okay. I don't know if it's because it's fuzzy, but
Oh, no, the chart looks different. That's not MGC.
I don't know, man.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Order canceled.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry. I was looking at your old
Order
old
submitted.
past of your live
I
stream.
told you, yeah. Put it
I
up
was-
on live, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry,
Right,
sorry.
yeah, yeah. Now you got
Yeah.
it.
So what do you think? What do you think?
What do I think?
아, 이거 POC 자꾸 위에 있는 게 안 좋네. 여기 밑에 만들어줘야 돼. What do you think?
Oh, what? Okay, hold on. No, I need to look at the daily first. Sorry, I need to
If
see
you-
the big picture.
If you had to choose, would you go short here or long here? 아, 이 거래량이 없어요. 여기서 거래량 쌓아줘야 돼. 오케이. 아, 근데 이거 페이크 브레이크아웃. 딱 그 페이크 브레이크아웃의 그건데.
Ah,
더 쌓아줘야 돼. Fuck, more.
I think I would maybe short a little bit more down to like 39.70 for right now. Looking at the daily,
아, 괜찮다 이거.
um,
I need more volume on the bottom of that 5-minute candle, but there's no volume. The POC is
but I
still on the
think
top.
yeah, probably shorting. Like if you're looking at, like I have the 200 daily SMA, it's like way above that. Even though it is maybe going to retest this a little bit, it'll probably still work its way down a little bit so that this can catch up and they'll meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
My
damn,
professional
you're
advice to you is go all in short right now with everything.
With my
you
PA
have,
accounts.
everything you have. Even go and open up new accounts that are live trading accounts right now and short with everything. And target
With-
3,500
With my PA accounts.
with your real life accounts. Disconnect your PA accounts and use real money for this one. This is real, true, professional advice. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. That's why I made my thing the way it is. I don't have to worry. I just hit buy or sell and it goes. I don't have to look at the charts. I just draw on them. It's more fun that way. I predicted a massive drop.
Your YouTube video is up on my live now. I've made it more sophisticated.
My
이거 좋지 않아요. POC가 위에 여기 거래량을 못 만드네, POC를. Yeah, so are you right now in the all in or fold mode? No, all in or lose mode. So if
What do you mean
if
all
that
in?
Order
goes on-
submitted. Order
if
canceled.
that goes against
Order
you, are you
submitted.
gonna lose that account? What's going on over there?
like if the price goes up right now, I'll hit
Yes.
4, and then I'll hit the 20, and then I'll hit the 75, and then I'll
So all in
watch,
all,
and then I'll watch the
all in
unrealized
all.
P&L for a little bit, and if that looks like it's getting close to my drawdown, maybe I'll hit close. Maybe I'll wait
Uh-huh.
and lose the account. Um, on my other screen right now, I was actually working on putting like a max profit and a max stop loss that are gonna basically cap on either end.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not in yet. So we're just letting it go. What happens happens, man.
So,
Yeah, I put
all right,
cruise
Ian.
control on. This is Tesla Auto Drive right now. And just like Tesla Auto Drive, we're probably gonna hit some curbs at first.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get packed up. I'll probably be seeing you soon, right? Because I'm gonna come visit Jason, and
Yep.
you're gonna be there too. So
Yep.
we'll get some talking in there. So
Great,
that'll be
great.
cool.
Yeah, Korea is cold, Ian. I'm warning you, Korea is cold.
All right, my hands are cold right now. I'll pack some stuff.
How's the weather there? Cold?
Uh, yeah, 40s to 60s probably degrees
All
Fahrenheit,
right.
not
Yeah,
Celsius. Don't worry.
we're gonna be live streaming together at the same house.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be cool.
네,
You
여러분
guys can laugh
이한
at my
토요일
strategy
한국
in real
와요.
time.
오케이. 그래서 이한 토요일 한국 와서 저희 집에서 아마 이한 채널 라방하고 저는 제 채널 라방하고 할 거예요. 이한 1층 쓰고 제가 2층 쓰고. Alright, Ian. Good talking to you.
All right, guys. Yeah, I will catch you later, Jay.
Alright, see you.
See
Bye-bye.
you. All right, and I think when we close out of this position, guys, hopefully, yeah. I mean, we still did pretty good. Honestly, we had another day that's like almost 1K. I'm not mad with that, you know? Like,
Order canceled.
yeah, Jay is worried about some
Order
okay, I still
submitted.
one more, but it's gonna go, man. Look at this. Yeah, Jay's worried about when it has like some Hercules coming in to cut off my Hydra's heads. I understand that. That's definitely. I want to. Oh, this is actually looking like it's going the other way. I do actually want to enforce those safety mechanisms for sure. Once we do that, it'll be way more profitable, or like less of something I have to babysit. Yeah, if I didn't close out of that trade early last Friday, again, still we would be like another 2K up. Like I should have just let it run. I almost closed out of my orders earlier when Jay was talking too, because I was like, I'm gonna have to talk, and I'm not gonna be able to like watch the orders. So I'm glad I didn't. I don't know why he was shorting gold when MNQ looks so much more shortable. I'll have to talk to him about that one. Maybe that's just his. He's been trading for a while, so he's got some insight. Alright. I think we'll have to draw this. What the heck? Perfect. It said 10, but technically we're at like 9.5 there or whatever. Wild.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
Oh, I made a satellite dish. I was bored. Dude, it did hit. It did hit, but it was just like one share there. This martingale is really doing me good, but I will refuse to actually call it that because it's better. I explained it to someone, and they were like, "Why are you going to share the secrets with the world that will destroy the market?" And I just thought it would be fun. No, what really I said was that most people won't believe it, and they'll say it's going to be terrible. So they
Order
won't try.
filled.
Alright, yeah, as soon as this one's done, I'm gonna call it there, guys, because I gotta pack. I gotta push my code to the repos and get everything lined up and situated for my trip, make sure everything's good to go. I'm leaving my house for like a month here, so...
Order canceled.
Alright. Pretty good day. Plus 995 here. We're gonna post that real quick. We're gonna go in. Woo! Boom. Maybe someone will comment on how cool my satellite is, too. Yeah. Guys, I'm working on this, don't worry. Trying to fix some things. I want to make the recommended post a bit more robust. Actually provide some good posts. It keeps the same one. So I'm thinking about cycling it based off of daily activity or something. Probably some of this other stuff too, like getting that's the next like big thing. This is a mobile view and the light mode, dark mode, and whatnot. So yeah, I'll probably be working on that on the flight tomorrow. In between listening to podcasts. So, alright guys. Thanks for tuning in today. It's a fun chatting. It was a fun day. We did a good bit. Spent way less in trade fees today. That was cool. I mean, it's still a lot. $130 versus like 300 or 400 we did yesterday or something like that. But still. Good day. If we keep this up, we'll have this account to PA in no time. So, alright, thanks guys. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Like I said, I'm on a flight, but should be streaming again on Friday, but in Korea. so it'll be maybe a little darker because it's gonna be nighttime there. But yeah. All right, guys. Again, thanks. I will